Yeah, about the dentist invented it then. Okay. So, we got it, that video on YouTube. 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 38 seconds into it. You can see it all perfect. Yep.
You better not say nothing bad about being able to cry.
Justin's a one guy, he got run out of his own track. Because he from the football.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They would be throwing down, so he's been on the tires.
Yeah.
Again, 7:22 with a 7. Cliff Holly falls off to a 7:71, so he was unable to put up any kind of a real fight. Johnny continues his quest to get into the 17s this weekend. It's certainly not out of the realm of possibilities. Is there a 7-0 in it? It's not impossible. Would be challenging conditions to set a world record ET, but certainly not impossible. I would not rule out anything where Johnny Vickers is concerned. Preston Bartlett now and Tyler Wilson. Tyler Wilson into Pepsi Lane on one of those new school Hawaii machines. Still finding maximum performance on this as he's ramping up slowly. Been as quick as a 765. Preston Bartlett up here from St. Augustine, Florida, riding that Bobby Hoover machine. He's been as quick as 747, so right now the advantage certainly to Preston Bartlett. He comes in with a spike that was slower in qualifying by almost 2/10 and sneaks past Preston Bartlett. Wow, what an upset there. Didn't see it coming, but hey, great job. Bobby Hoover and Preston Bartlett came in here, qualified in the 740s. Certainly a strong performance. But Tyler Wilson still finding it on that new Hawaii machine. It's going to happen, and it happened right there. Coming up now, Pelican Pro Mod. Corey Hogan, L1. Need you to the lanes, please. That's Corey Hogan and L-Line Racing. Top Fuel. Need you to the lanes, please. Look at that. Brunson Growth is 4:11 with a 3 against Carlos Wilkerson's 4:20. A little quicker than the qualifying number there, and a 1:01 60-foot time as Grothus continues to find the 60-footers in that bike. And that is the quickest 60-footer we've seen in Pro Mod this weekend. We're edging up on that magic sub 1:0 range. It's going to happen this weekend. Are going to take a shot at it. A couple of them coming up here right now, of course. That would include Travis Davis and Paul Gast. In the Grothus Drag Bikes camp, we've got Shane Eberjesi in the VP Racing lane going up against David Norris. Pepsi lane. Shane is 4. Norris is 5 in qualifying. Look at this, dual 417s, and David Norris goes 100th quicker on the reaction time, and that makes the difference. Margin of victory, 0.003 of a second. Photo finish, as they say. If it wasn't for that big W down there, they wouldn't have known which guy won.
Last year, but we were almost forced to. We weren't going to go, and then Joliet, we had to run the final
Norris running right on that qualifying number. Shane slowed a little bit, and that was his undoing.
Vegas, which would have been November, which would have been a real nerve-wracking.
Right.
You know, running, especially the way it turned out, not knowing. But so we ended up scooting down there last year right
Right.
because you know when we're together, sometimes we learning how to do that right.
Spencer Allen going up against Paul Gass. Paul Gass was
All
number
right, we'll
2 with
see
a
you when we see ya.
4:08. Spencer Allen has been hunting for it, looking at 4:20s during this race. Qualified with a 4:25. Paul Gass with the apparent advantage here, but we have seen Gass fall to the upset before. The only way to never get upset is to never be the quickest bike, and often Paul is. Spencer does what he feels he has to do and throws the red eye. Paul, on the other hand, decides to save the equipment on the easy win. Spencer pushed that tree a little too hard, and actually way too hard. Didn't even get a... Yeah, he didn't even... he left way before the tree. Didn't even get numbers. Moving on now into Pro Open, brought to us by Nitrous Express. And it's that legendary matchup. Oh, wait, we got one more. Travis Davis. Travis Davis gets the bye. Travis Davis goes 001 on a light, 103 to the 60-foot, slows slightly to a 413, but on a competition single, he can do whatever he pleases. And he might have been experimenting, he might have been trying something. Whatever he did, he knows it didn't work as well as the past previous when he went 407, so more data is accrued. Now I need Growth's Drag Bikes, Ultra 460 to lane 1, please. That's Growth's Drag Bikes, Ultra 460 to lane 1.
Yes, sir.
Just initial. Yes, sir.
So here it is, that legendary matchup that has made Pro Open such an amazing class. Mark Rendela, current champion and often #1 qualifier, against Joey Gladstone on Tank. These two have been going at it race after race, and what makes it so amazing is how different the machines are. They really couldn't be more different in terms of contemporary drag bike technology. Joey Gladstone on the Hayabusa chassis, Hayabusa powered no-bar bike up against, and of course that's a turbo, up against Mark Rendeluck on the nitrous oxide Pro Mod style but quarter mile Pro Open bike. So that's slick and bar GS engine, full tube chassis against no wheelie bar, small slick, turbo, making up the difference for horsepower instead of nitrous. So really, really such a fascinating matchup. And here they go. Usually they meet in the final. Not today. With a distinct advantage off the line, Joey continues to sputter with Tink. It obviously has a problem, and that's that. Mark gets into the sixes. Now he's still about a half second off of his typical pace, but Tink has something wrong. There's just something going on with that machine that they're going to have to get the ghost out of the machine before the next
she
race.
gets delivery.
And if anybody can do it, DME can. And it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how good you are, how many races you win, how much talent you have on your team. Every now and then, the gremlins are going to get you. Nikki Zaki is going to take a competition single because Mike Chonglis, who we saw put down a pretty decent pass earlier with his turbocharged Kawasaki, is unable to make the call. Perhaps that last pass hurt the machine. Something prevented him. It's usually some type of mechanical failure from making the call. So Nikki Zaki will get the competition single, and that will take her into the final against her apparent mentor, Mark Rendeluck. Mark's been helping her out with this machine. Of course, he can't help her now because he's back at the other end of the racetrack. Something seems a little off about the way the bike is doing a burnout. Crewman comes, talks to her. At this point, Nikki, you can just go ahead and stage it. You don't even need to make a pass. It's got to be running. Fire it up. All right, now a little advice from the tower. You need to start it, stage it, and take a tree, and only then can you proceed to the next round. Don't stall it. Get into both bulbs, take a tree. We don't mind giving a little leg up to a newcomer, but it's got to still all happen according to proper protocol. And there we have it. Nikki will make it to the final round in Pro Open. And who'd have thunk it, but there it is. Our congratulations to Nikki. A fascinating weekend so far, and I'll tell you what, her learning curve right now is about vertical. She is learning more today than she'll probably learn ever. Here we go, Top Fuel Semi. Chris Hand and Larry McBride. Super Top Fuel drag racing. These two kept it going. Larry McBride still working out the bumps in that new bike. Of course, they have put Old Blue out to pasture after a near 20-year-long career of outstanding excellence, including the world's first ever 5-second motorcycle pass. Old Blue has been replaced